Hey y'all, it's Christine over here. Welcome back to my channel, Little Roblox, where I share my passion for handbags of mostly contemporary and sometimes luxury items. And in today's video, I want to share with you guys the handbags that I've been using within the past 3-ish weeks. And it seems like I'm in my tote era. Now, in the beginning of the year, I decided to tally all the bags I'm going to be using. And I did start writing them down in the post-it, and for some odd reason, that post-it is mysteriously missing. And with that said, I wasn't able to actually share with you guys the bags that I used in January and bags that I used in February. So I'm just going to go ahead and get on with March and just share with you guys. I know it's only March 19 as I am recording this video. And so I'm just going to share with you guys what I've been using in the month of March so far as of today, month to date. All right, so on March 1st to March 2nd, I was actually using my Coach backpack, my Rhea backpack, because I wanted it to match with my Coach denim Rowan. And so because you guys already know about the denim Rowan, you know already about the denim Rhea, I'm not going to talk about her in this video. I'm actually going to be just talking about the totes that I've been using because it seems like I'm in my tote era. The reason that I know it's March 3rd because that's the day that I actually dropped off my sister and her kids and my mom in the LAX airport. So that very day, I decided to change out my bag to the MCM mini shopper tote. I actually don't know if it's actually called shopper tote, but let's go find out. Maybe it's not called shopper tote. So I've got the dust bag here, and I actually have the tag in there, if I can get it. All right. Oh, it actually does say shopper, and it says shopper MM. Okay, well, I guess I'm right. So I'm just going to go ahead and call it the MCM shopper tote, and this is the mini tote in color cream. I'm not 100% sure when this edition was released, but this is the one that comes with those little studs on the top handle. And this is so pretty. Now, I only have 2 MCMs, and that one was a big shoulder bag that could also be a crossbody bag, kind of like a Laurel, like the Coach Laurel. And then this is the small one. So I only have 2 MCMs. And I actually really like this one. She is so cute and very spacious in the inside. No interior pocket linings or anything. It's just one open compartment. And then the reason I decided to use this was because it's not delicate, honestly. The way that the leather is, it's really nice. I don't know how to explain the leather, but if you guys can see closely, it doesn't have feet, but it has that leather feet there, or heel, whatnot. And this doesn't seem like a delicate bag to use, to just kind of run around. So I started using this bag and just the crossbody for crossbody wear. And not gonna lie, I thought it was hard to style, but it was actually really easy to style. And the fact that it's gonna be spring, the color is perfect color to wear. Actually, it's a perfect color to wear all year round, but this is what I've been using. And it also has a zipper on top, so it keeps my stuff nice and secure. And just to kind of give you guys a overview of how I actually use it, so of course got a leather wristlet there that has a lot of my things in this one. I like using small leather goods to just use in my bag. That way, when I'm transferring my stuff to one bag to another, I don't forget my things. And Viola, just like that. So I've been using her a lot, and actually did use her for almost 2 weeks, nearly 2 weeks, because I had to stop using her. Not that I had to stop using her, more like I had to switch out to another bag because for whatever outfit I was wearing, I didn't get the chance to do it on OOTD. Maybe I should try to do more OOTDs and handbags of the day so I can share with you guys how I style it and how and when I decide to change my bag. Because sometimes I don't switch out my bags based on what I'm doing. And then most of the time I switch out my bags based on what I'm wearing. So I switched it out to this one on Saturday last week. That's when we went to the Cabazon outlets. And then I used my the Louis Vuitton chain charm there, and it just went well with it. It's just really, really cute. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks actually pretty cute. So that's why I switched out to this bag only for that day of, which was Saturday last week. And then going back to my mini tote, I actually put a little ring here so I can just attach whatever charm I wanted. And so I actually had Mr. Thomas Bear, and like what I mentioned, he is one of my favorite charm out of all my collection. So I kind of just carry Mr. Thomas Bear to almost any bag that I'm using when I switch out if they go well with it. So that's that, and that's the reason I've been talking about it for quite minutes now, because this is the bag that I've used the most for the month of March. And now I'm going to show you guys what I used after I switched out from the Ashton. So it was from here to the Ashton for one day, and then from Ashton to the city tote from Coach, and I did use the red one. I have my little air tag there. And then Mr. Thomas Bear, which I shared with you guys before. They actually look really, really good together. Now, my outfit on Sunday, again, I didn't do a fit check, and so I switched out to this one because I was wearing a white dress and a denim jacket and just sneakers, and I thought that the red tote bag would go well with it. And so I had my iPad in here, and then my wallet, of which I normally use a card case or a card holder, but because I'm wearing a tote bag, I kind of, like what I mentioned before, I don't know if you watch my videos all the time, but I've mentioned in the past that I like to proportionate the size of my wallet to the size of the bag that I'm using. So since it's a little bit of a bigger bag, I wanted to go ahead and use a decent size wallet and not just a card holder. I feel like if it falls out, I would never know. But if I'm using this kind of size of wallet, if it falls out, I would know. And then in the back zipper pocket that this bag comes with, it has a little pouch that I got from Amazon. This holds most of my jewelries when I have to remove them, and I just put them in there. And then my key fob in the back zipper pocket, and then of course the product tags. Anyways, so I'm just gonna show you guys what I put in here. So I did have my little catch-all, and I just want to go ahead and show you what's in here. I've got my choice of lipstick, my DR lipstick. I always use this one, but for whoops. And then I have a lip liner, and then also for the most part, I only wear the CoverGirl lip. And I'm actually wearing a color that I just bought last night, and I thought it was the same color that I had because I lost it when we went to the Cabazon outlets. My daughter was going through my stuff, and then I think she just tossed it somewhere I never knew, so I lost it. So I went and bought another one, and I thought it was the same color. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not the same color, and it doesn't complement my skin tone. So I'm so sorry if you don't like my color of my lips right now. I don't either. So I'm going to go to the store later and buy another one, and hopefully to find the color that will go well with me. So anyway, going back to what's in this little pouch, I have a little feminine care Excedrin. So I do have those little Excedrins, eye drops, feminine care, antibacterial hand wipes. It's just easier to have them like that, especially because I have kids who constantly eats and munch on stuff, and it's easier to wipe their hands clean with those little hand wipes. My nasal Vicks. I've got the Popori spray in there and all that good stuff. Really, really like this one. I wish that Miss Cecilia, I didn't mean to say Cecilia, I meant Melody Cecile would make another batch of these, because I think everybody would love this one as an alternative to the Louis Vuitton pouch, toiletry pouch. So that's that. And then I'm also using my Coach wristlet that I've had since 2022, I believe. Now, I'm going to make a dedicated video for my all my small leather goods, so I can show you guys what I have. So, but this one only has my name badge for when I go to the pharmacy, little tissue, Clorox wipes, pens, and my mint. Because these are the little things that can easily fall out of my tote bag. Because this tote bag doesn't have zipper, so I have it in there. I mean, it's really organized. Like, come on. You know, I really like this bag. It's light and easy to use. And then of course my little choice of hand cream now is this one. I'm trying to use this up because I feel like it's gonna go bad if I don't use it. Honestly, not my favorite hand cream at all. I'd rather use L'Occitane, however you say that brand, but yeah. So that's pretty much what's in my bag. That's it. But also to show you guys, you can even fit a water bottle in there. But I wouldn't. Oh, you guys are getting misplaced. Okay, there you go. So this is how it would look with a regular size water bottle. I'm gonna go and take her out because I want to show you how it looks when it's closed. It is really, really pretty. I like this bag, and I actually used her today too. Like what I said, I've been using tote bags, and I'm saying tote era like I'm using all my totes, but really I've only used like 2 totes so far. But around this time, I am probably going to be using another tote. And so I think it's tote era for me right now. I don't know. Do you feel the same towards the spring season? Because I want to like put out all the bags that I want to use for the spring. And I'm thinking more of like the colorful colors, sage, greens, pinks, um, less neutral kind of color. But also white, like this one. Oh, I really think this is perfect for spring. But last year, this is all I used for spring. So I am probably going to end up using this one. Like I said, I'm in my tote era. Look at that. And also this one, cream. Am I really in my tote era? Is it tote era right now? Because honestly, I feel like it is. And then again, it's so easy to use. The quality of this bag, I cannot have enough of. Like, I want to buy it in another color. I don't need it, but that's how much I like it. And this is in the size small, not the mini, but the small. And I believe they may still have it on the website. So also, I want to share with you guys that when we went to Cabazon, I purposely wanted to go into Coach to film. I couldn't film because I had my kids with me, and it was just hard to film when you have your toddlers with you. And then at the same time, I wanted to buy something that isn't available on the website anymore, and I was hoping I could, and I did find one. However, another customer beat me to it by a second, literally by a second. I wanted the cherry notebook. If you know what I'm talking about, it's the white leather with the cherry print. I wanted that notebook so much. I literally waited for her just in case she changes her mind. And I think I was in the store for like 20 minutes, just like walking around pretending I'm still looking for something. I was hoping she'd put it down and I like snatch it. But yeah, unfortunately not. So I didn't end up getting that, but I did end up getting a belt that will go well with this one. And actually I want to share with you guys this. So normally for most belts, I wear size small, but this is an extra small, and this is the only size they have available, even on their website. So in store, I saw this and then I tried it on because I'm like, okay, extra small is not bad because I wear my belt a little bit on the higher waist or when I'm wearing my dresses and my sweaters. So this one is actually perfect. It just goes right where I need it. And I like the buckle on this one. It's kind of like reminds me of, I don't know, maybe Gucci or Celine. I can't pinpoint, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't mind the buckle. I think it looks nice. It looks like little goggles, I guess. I don't know, but it's really, really cute, and it went well with this bag right here. So I was wearing a denim dress, not denim dress. I was wearing a white dress or cream dress, and then I put my belt, the red belt with it, and then denim jacket and this tote bag. So that's how I used it, and that's how I ended up switching out to this bag. But anyhow, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I feel like I just wanted to share with you guys that I'm in my tote era, and I don't know if it's just me or it's the season to use the totes. Not necessarily like the huge totes, but like these types of handbags. They're just like so easy to use. Okay, so I haven't used this for the month of March, but I feel like I'm going to end up using her anyway. Really quickly, I wanted to share with you guys my mini Rowan that I have not used yet. I wanted to use her so much. However, the reason I haven't used it because I bought an insert for this bag and I don't want to use handbag heels until I have the insert for this bag. I ordered the King's insert from Amazon and it took a long time to deliver. It barely got to me today, and that's a long time. And I remember ordering that back in March 6th, and it's already March 19th. I barely got it. So I did get the insert from King's, and this is the insert for Speedy Nano, the older version. So when you go shop for the inserts on Amazon, the Speedy Nano insert old version is what fits better in the mini Rowans because there's two. The Nano Speedy, the newer version, is in the most narrow size you could ever possibly see or find. And then the older version is a bit more wide. So I'll show you guys really quickly the difference. So this one fits fine as far as, I mean, they both fit fine, but I feel like you wouldn't be able to put as much stuff if you use this little tiny one. And again, this was meant for the Speedy Nano newer version. And then this is for the Speedy Nano older version. And then this one fits better in the mini Rowan bags. And you just literally slide it in there nice and easy, like effortlessly. So I really like that. And with the insert, I was able to put the handbag heels. And then the reason I want to have an insert when I use the handbag heels, so I don't accidentally move things around or it doesn't cling onto my keys and stuff. And yeah, it's a very strong magnet, that's why. Anyhow, without anything else to say, thank you guys for watching. If you did get to the end of this video, don't forget to like and comment in the comment section below what bags you've been using in the past few weeks. Are you also in the tote era? And are you planning to use more colorful handbags for the month of March as we enter into the spring? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, bye!